The shock and grief over the Tumbler Ridge shooting hitting both the BC legislature and the House of Commons in Ottawa today. It has affected plans for MLAs to return to work tomorrow. For more on that, let's check in with Rob Shaw at the BC legislature. So Rob, walk us through the reaction here today.
Well, Stacey, Premier David Eby is on his way to Tumbler Ridge. He's expected to address the media with the Solicitor General and federal ministers around 7:30 tonight. His government today saying it will cancel tomorrow's traditional throne speech that was supposed to kick off the spring session of the legislature, instead declaring a day of provincial mourning. There will be a moment of silence by MLAs in the House tomorrow, and the Lieutenant Governor will deliver a speech instead dedicated to the people of Tumbler Ridge. That is instead of the normal one written by the Premier that outlines his political agenda. There will be no ceremonial honor guard, no cannons in the inner harbor, no red carpet or brass bands. The NDP, Greens, and Conservative parties making this call together today, saying they will park their partisanship here out of respect and agree on how to work together tomorrow and into Tuesday's provincial budget.
It will be very much a subdued day in recognition of what has taken place in Tumbler Ridge.
We understand the gravity of the moment and wanting to put a very brief but respectful pin in the politics that would normally occur in the legislature.
Yesterday, parents packed their kids' lunch. Today, they're making funeral arrangements. There's no place for politics in any of this. Will difficult questions come? They may. I don't know what they are right now. That's not the focus of where I think it needs to be. The focus is on the lives that have been absolutely shattered.
Flags were lowered to half-mast at many government buildings across the country, and a book of condolences was placed in the legislature's Hall of Honor, where the public can sign messages of support for Tumbler Ridge. In Ottawa, MPs canceled question period today and held a moment of silence. They also delivered brief remarks of remorse about the tragedy.
Mr. Speaker, in the days ahead, there'll be important questions to ask, difficult conversations to have. We owe that to the victims and their families. But now, it's time for grieving and remembrance. Now is for the people of Tumbler Ridge and the Peace River region, for a community that is enduring the unimaginable.
To the people of Tumbler Ridge, Canadians across the land are thinking of you. The world is thinking of you. We know that in your small, tight-knit community, grief spreads across families, workplaces, churches, and friend groups, and know that all of us stand with you.
Know wherever you are that we're praying for the injured, the 12-year-old little girl fighting for her life in hospital. We will be with you this day. Yes, and whether believers or not, we are all one in the human family.
Reaction also pouring in from across the globe today. King Charles III expressing deep sympathy at unimaginable loss and a senseless act of brutal violence. Nothing from U.S. President Donald Trump, but his ambassador to Canada, Pete Hoekstra, saying hearts and prayers are with all of British Columbia. The President of France saying his nation stands alongside the Canadian people. The President of war-torn Ukraine saying no one can remain indifferent when children are killed. Even the Prime Minister of India extending condolences and saying he is deeply shocked at the horrendous event. Stacey, there is a candlelight vigil planned tonight at the legislature beginning at 7 p.m. There will be MLAs there. There will be the Speaker. There will be a series of events and time for the public to join in grieving what has happened at Tumbler Ridge. That begins at 7 p.m. as there is some attempt here in this building and across the province to try and process what still seems impossible to imagine today.